Good morning, Val Verde High School and Val Verde Academy. I'm Kenning, your slightly over-caffeinated elf on a shelf who somehow learned how to talk, and now I'm hosting Nightline News.
And I'm Marlene. It's the Holly Jolly week of December 1st through the 5th, 2025, aka the season when everyone suddenly pretends they love peppermint more than basic human warmth.
The holidays are here, which means twinkly lights, cozy sweaters, and that one kid who already won't stop blasting Christmas music at 8 a.m. on campus. You know who you are.
Also, did you know that scientists say snowflakes can take up to an hour to fall from the clouds?
And here's another festive tidbit. Japan eats more KFC during Christmas than any other time of year, like lines around the block levels of dedication. If that isn't holiday spirit, I don't know what is.
Honestly, same. If someone handed me a bucket of fried chicken wrapped like a present, I'd call it a perfect holiday moment.
All right, Marlene, before we start daydreaming about food again, let's get into this week's news. Fun, fresh, and more satisfying than finally untangling a string of lights without crying.
Up first, a message from Mrs. Dodo.
Roll the tape, news crew.
Happy Monday nights. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving break. You got a little rest, you ate some good food. And now, guys, we are back. We only have a couple weeks until the end of the quarter. I just want to encourage all of you to do your absolute best. Make sure you're on it. You're checking grades. You're turning in work on time. We need every single one of you to pass all your classes for the second quarter, and make sure that you are taking care of credit recovery. If you're in credit recovery, it's because you need it to be able to graduate on time. So let's make sure we just hustle hard. Have a great week.
Thank you, Mrs. Dodo. So, the Marines were on campus last week, and listen, I saw some of you trying to do pull-ups. Some of you were crushing it, but some of you look like ornaments barely hanging onto a Christmas tree branch. But don't worry, help is here. Up next, we got Staff Sergeant Bryce E. Hawkins from the United States Marine Corps with some information. Roll it.
Good morning, Val Verde. My name is Staff Sergeant Hawkins with the Marine Corps. I'm located in Moreno Valley, off Alessandro Boulevard and Frederick. The reason for my visit here today was to inform you about the college benefits we have as well as career opportunities. We have the reserve option, which allows you to go to college for full-time while you're a Marine 1 weekend out of the month. Or it can be a full-time active duty service member with over 300 different jobs to choose from. If you'd like more information, I'm gonna have my Instagram posted to the teacher, as well as you can reach out to me on Instagram. I could be back here third quarter for January or February. I'll let you know.
All right, Knights, if your wallet is looking emptier than Santa's cookie plate after midnight, it might be time to get a job. So go talk to Mr. McPherson if you're out here hunting for work in Moreno Valley, Paris, or Riverside. Slide on over to room 401 and chat with him. He's basically Santa Claus of employment opportunities, minus the beard and the flying reindeers. But hey, he does give you stuff. So now, jingling his way in with some festive school news, here's Mr. Voltaire.
Hey, what's going on, Knights? Happy Monday. Hey, look at this set. Isn't it festive? It is festive because the holidays are here and we are ready to go. Hey, quarter two is coming to a close. You know what that means. It's time to focus and get those grades at a passing grade so that way you pass the classes and get those 5 credits for your classes, all right? Hey, I'm here to give you a quick reminder about FAFSA. Seniors, FAFSA is a graduation requirement. You should be scheduling appointments with Mr. Nava or Ms. Sanchez in our College and Career Center like now. So get that scheduled so that way you can get that requirement checked off your list, and that's not holding you back. It will hold you back. Trust us, it will hold you back from graduating if FAFSA is not completed. Now here's another incentive to get the FAFSA done. FAFSA rewards, right? We have different tiers, different levels. You can see on our FAFSA reward sheet, gold, silver, bronze. The biggest thing is the 2 free tickets. 2 free tickets. Make sure that you get those tickets because you don't want to disappoint grandma or grandpa or aunt, uncle, cousin, whoever, brother, sister, that they can't go to your graduation. So make sure you get those 2 free tickets, all right? Also, community service, guys. Community service hours, 10 hours. Get those done. See Miss Lacey in the library. See Mr. Melvin, Mr. Fred. They'll hook you up with hours for a little bit of work, all right? Okay, I leave you with this encouraging thought. The difference between a successful person and others is not a lack of strength, not a lack of knowledge, but rather a lack in will. And that is from the great Vince Lombardi, legendary coach of the Green Bay Packers in the 60s. He won 5 NFL championships and the first 2 Super Bowls, so I think he knows a thing or two about being successful, right? Have will, have determination to pass those grades, and I'll see you guys later. All right, bye.
Big thanks again, Mr. Valtier. Speaking of Christmas, did you know the song Jingle Bells was originally written for Thanksgiving? Yeah, apparently even the songs get confused about what holiday it is. Anyway, enough festive trivia. Here's Sarai with our weekly dose of music.
This is Sarah with Weekly Dose of Music, and this week's artist is The Doors. The Doors were an influential American rock band formed in Los Angeles in 1965, known for their dark, poetic lyrics, innovative sound, and charismatic yet unpredictable frontman, Jim Morrison. Blending rock, blues, psychedelia, and jazz-influenced improvisation, the group, Morrison, keyboardist Ray Manzarek, guitarist Robbie Krieger, and drummer John Densmore created a distinctive style defined by Manzarek's swirling lines and Morrison's deep theatrical vocals. They produced iconic songs like Light My Fire, Riders on the Storm, and Break On Through to the Other Side, becoming a defining act of the late 1960s counterculture. Despite Morrison's death in 1971, The Doors' music remains enduringly influential and continues to inspire new generations. Some songs of theirs are Light My Fire,
You know that I would be a liar if I was to say to you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby.
and When the Music's Over.
When the music's over, turn up the lights, turn up the lights.
This is Sarah with Weekly Dose of Music, and I'll see you next week.
Thanks, Sarai. Your music is always on point. Seriously, you could soundtrack a Christmas movie and Hallmark would immediately hire you. And hey, Knights, quick reminder, if your wallet is looking a little like the Grinch stole your Christmas money, don't panic. Mrs. Lacey, our amazing librarian, wants everyone to know that the library has 3D printing services for students. Yep, actual 3D printing. You can design and print your own custom creations, gifts, ornaments, or whatever your festive little heart dreams of. Fun Christmas fact, the first artificial Christmas trees were made of dyed goose feathers, so trust me, your 3D printed gifts will definitely be an upgrade. For more information, stop by the library and talk to Mrs. Lacey. And now, here is Mrs. Vargas with some more school news for us.
Hello, good morning, Knights. Buenos dias. So I just wanted to come on here, introduce myself. My name is Ms. Vargas. I am your instructional coach, so I work very closely with teachers, and in the classrooms, you probably see me kind of walking in and out. But in addition to that, I wanted to invite you to become part of my club. So I'm the advisor for Friday Night Live, FNL, and our club is all about empowering youth to make healthy decisions and to hopefully create change in their community. So if you need community service hours, if you're looking for a club or a group of young people to be a part of, we're gonna meet. This is me inviting you. Come join us every Friday, hence Friday Night Live, at lunch. Fridays at lunch in my room 407, you're invited. So I hope you'd like to go grab your lunch, join us Fridays in room 407. Just to tell you a little bit about our club, we are loyal, educated, unstoppable, drug-free, influencers, respectful, inspiring. So we are leaders in all of those different ways. And please make sure to join our Google Classroom so that you can see all of our announcements and what we're working on. So the Google Classroom code will be flashing right here. There it is. And thank you. We look forward to having you join our club every Friday, room 407.
Thanks, Mrs. Vargas. You're officially more reliable than Santa's GPS because we always know exactly where you're headed with those announcements. Now, gamers, grab your virtual snow boots and your digital hot cocoa because it's time for our brand new gaming segment, Game Scoop. All right, Lorenzo, the controller is yours. Drop that Game Scoop.
Welcome to Game Scoop, an inside scoop on the best games out there. Megabonk is a 3D roguelike indie game where you must fight your way through hordes of enemies and bosses in randomly generated maps. And the more you play, the more you unlock characters, weapons, and upgrades. It takes huge inspiration from Risk of Rain and Vampire Survivors, and I gotta say, it's just as addicting as both of them. It was made by one small influencer called Venedad. Seems a bit familiar. And because he is a one-man team, the updates can take quite a bit, but he listens to his community and implements a lot of the viewer ideas that he has. So if you have a suggestion you think is good, you can always comment on his YouTube or TikTok. Megabonk sold 1.3 million copies in the first 2 weeks of being released, beating Vampire Survivors' record. A solo dev that sold 1.3 million copies in 2 weeks that beat Vampire Survivors' all-time player peak. If you've played Risk of Rain or Vampire Survivors, you'll definitely love Megabonk. Oh, and did I mention it's only $10?
Oh my god, dude.
That's all for this week's Scoop. See you Knights.
Major thanks to Lorenzo for that awesome segment. Coming up next, a man forged in fire, powered by coffee, and known throughout the land for his legendary announcements. Critics are calling him absolutely iconic. Students whisper his name in the courtyard. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. McCarrick.
Good morning, Val Verde Knights. Welcome back from Thanksgiving break. I only have one announcement, and it's for my seniors. Now, seniors, you probably are getting or have received a letter in your mailbox about your graduation status letter. If you don't like what you see, make sure you make an appointment with myself or Mr. Voltaire to talk to us so we can discuss why you might not be on track for graduation. Now, a lot of it is if we saw an F on your progress grades, we put not on track because we're worried about you. So if you see something like that and you think you're an early grad or a June grad, come talk to us, make an appointment so that we can explain what it takes to get back on track and get a passing grade for quarter 2. Now that's all I have for this week. Welcome back, finish strong, and let's get that 22.5 credits for quarter 2. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Mr. McCarrick. And now, coming to you live from the top of Night Castle, where the snow will be falling if Val Verde ever dropped below 65 degrees. Let's see what royal Christmas wisdom she's serving up this week. Maybe she'll knight somebody with a candy cane or declare hot cocoa the official school drink. Here she is, the one and only Miss Whitmer.
Good morning, Val Verde Knights. Welcome back. It's Miss Whitmer, your PBIS coach. This week, the Val Verde Knights have a ton to be excited for. Sweet Success tickets are here. Your second period teacher will be giving these out this week. Remember, you earn a ticket by having 90% or better attendance and 0 tardies for periods 2 through 5. There's another attendance drawing. We'll have a weekly drawing for students who arrive on time and maintain an overall 90% or better attendance percentage. Your first period teacher will hand you the ticket you need to enter this special drawing. Values students are being honored. Teachers have nominated their November Values students, and those awards will be delivered to you this week. Keep up the great work. By the way, do you want to return to your homeschool? Attendance is the most important factor. If you need to make up absences and raise your chance of returning, please stop by room 204 today to find out how to start. Knights, remember to always show your values, vision, attitude, and learning. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Mrs. Whitmer, always keeping us inspired in the same way Christmas lights keep us going, even when half the strand refuses to work. And now, make way for the grad knight who never lets the kingdom be overtaken, our assistant principal, Mr. Sievers, the brave soul who keeps the school in line like Santa keeps the elves from striking.
Good morning, Knights. Hey, it's Mr. Sievers again. Can you believe we just finished Thanksgiving and we're 3 weeks away from Christmas break? Make sure that you sign up for Value Time because your final grades for this semester are due in 3 weeks. Want to make sure everybody is successful. 202, remember we have tutoring. We can help you throughout the day. We also have after-school tutoring. See the library for that. Make sure that we're on time to class. You guys have been doing great. If you have any questions or concerns about our policies, because we're also going to have those opportunities for you guys to attend dances and things like that. Remember, your grades, your attendance, and your behavior's got to be on par. You bring those forms to me and I can sign approval if you have good grades, good attendance, and no behaviors. So again, let's have a good one. 3 weeks left. Guys, keep grinding. You got this.
Thank you, Mr. Sievers. Now, Our Nightline crew hit the courtyard this week to ask the question, what is your family tradition for the month of December? So let's hear what others had to say. Take it away, Esteban.
Hi Nights, my name is Esteban and this is our segment What's the Teen Night. Y hoy vamos a estarle preguntando a diferentes personas What's your family tradition for December. Bueno, vamos allá. Hola, soy Esteban y hoy estamos con
el maestro Contreras.
Dígame maestro, ¿cuál es su tradición familiar para este mes de diciembre?
Pues estar en familia juntos preparando los tamales.
Oh, muy bien, pues espero que me invite uno.
Claro que sí.
Ok, bueno pues muchas gracias y nos vemos pronto. And I am here with
Mrs. Contreras.
Miss Contreras, can you tell me what is your family tradition for December?
Yeah, so normally we spend it on my husband's side of the family, so all his cousins and their families get together and we do what's a white elephant gift exchange, and we do games like unwrapping the ball until we get the final $20 at the end.
Okay, Miss. I hate white elephant. I never get what I want. Estamos con
Astrid.
Astrid, ¿cuál es tu tradición familiar para este mes de diciembre?
Pues normalmente en mi familia se hacen los tamales, no sé si en México también se hagan.
Sí, igual.
Sí, ok. Y también pues se hacen posadas navideñas donde se realiza la religión y pues se da un rico ponche.
Uy, qué rico, ya hasta se me antoja un ponche. And I'm here with
Harley.
Harley, ¿cuál es tu tradición familiar para el mes de diciembre?
So one thing we do this December that's really good to me and I really like is my mom's baked turkey. We also play white elephant by the tree and we play charades as well.
O sea, se escucha bien chido, ¿eh? Bueno, pues gracias por tu tiempo y nos vemos luego.
Have a great December.
Alright guys, eso fue todo por hoy y pues muchas gracias por vernos. Ya hasta me dio hambre de tanto que hablan de tamales. Pero bueno, see you next week guys.
Thank you, Esteban. All right, students, especially all our Spanish-speaking amigos, here's your lightning fast, no frills recap of today's news. Now take it away, the dynamic duo themselves, Zuriel and Esmeralda.
Hola, soy Esmeralda, bienvenidos de regreso después del descanso de Acción de Gracias. Esperamos que todos hayan comido mucho, pero no tanto como Zuriel.
Oye, yo solo me comí 3 platos por ciencia. Tenía que probar que el pavo sabía diferente cada vez.
Ajá, por ciencia. Bueno, hoy es el primer noticiero del mes de diciembre, así que feliz inicio de mes a todos.
Sí, ya huele a chocolate caliente, pan dulce y tareas, que misteriosamente los maestros recordarán justo ahora.
Exacto, pero no se preocupen, porque aquí estamos nosotros para mantenerlos informados, despiertos y si tienen suerte, hacerlos reír un poquito.
Así que prepárense porque diciembre viene con eventos, anuncios y probablemente más frío que mis promedios en matemáticas.
Zuriel.
¿Qué? Soy honesto.
En fin, comencemos las noticias de esta semana. ¡Vamos! Alumnos, acuérdense de que ya no más nos quedan 3 semanas para acabar el semestre. Entonces échenle toda la energía que les queda para acabar con buenas calificaciones y para que algunos de ustedes se gradúen. No nada más échenle ganas en sus clases, pero también no se olviden de venir a la escuela porque entonces sí pierden de todo lo divertido.
Ya que estamos al final, para los que tienen Credit Recovery, no se les olvide acabar su clase en línea antes de que se acabe el semestre, porque si no, entonces se quedarán aquí de por vida. Bueno, no se crean, pero no se les olvide que también hay ayuda en el Salón 202 para los que necesitan ayuda en cualquier clase que estén batallando.
Bueno alumnos, hay algo dulce y sabroso que les espera esta semana y eso es de que sus maestros de segundo periodo les van a dar su certificado para los que tuvieron buena asistencia de 90% o más al mes de noviembre. Habrá una rifa cada semana, más para los que se representen a sus clases a tiempo y tengan 90% de asistencia en sus clases. Igual que sus maestros de primer periodo, les darán sus boletos para la rifa y no nada más es importante que vengan cada día a la escuela, aquí, pero para los que quieren regresar a su escuela comprensiva, acuérdense que su asistencia es muy importante.
Acuérdense alumnos que hay un nuevo club en la escuela dirigido por Miss Vargas que se llama Friday Night Live. Este club trata de empoderar a la juventud a tomar decisiones buenas y que hagan cambio en su comunidad. Y este club se ve cada viernes durante el almuerzo en el salón 407.
Y bueno, Val Verde High, eso fue todo por hoy.
¿Sí entendieron todo? Wow, creo que ya van ganando en la vida más que yo en matemáticas.
Suriel, por favor, no compartas tus calificaciones en vivo.
Tienes razón, redactando por seguridad emocional.
Gracias por acompañarnos, por aguantarnos en nuestras ocurrencias.
Y por no salir corriendo del salón cuando empezamos a hablar.
Nos vemos la próxima semana. Adiós, Val Verde, pórtense bien y si no, ya saben que Santa Claus les va a traer.
Ahí estamos.
And that's a wrap, Knights. I'm Kenan. This week's show is officially done. Stuffed tighter than a Christmas stocking on December 24th. Don't forget to check us out on Val's YouTube channel. Smash that subscribe button like you're smashing that last candy cane before your brother grabbed it. Remember, VVUSD Team Vinny.
And I'm Marlene. Catch you next week, Knights. Bring your holiday spirit, your fuzzy socks, and maybe a gingerbread cookie because this new show stays fresher than peppermint bark.
Remember, same night time
and same night channel. Seriously, where else are you gonna go? The fireplace channel? It's just wood burning for hours.
Peace out, Knights. Stay legendary.
Stay weird.
And may your cocoa be hot.
And your Christmas cookies never burn.
But before we head out, enjoy a special treat. Our very own Mr. Moreno singing a Christmas song with his daughter Miranda.
Oh, have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me.
And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue Christmas. You'll be doing alright
with your Christmas of white,
but I'll have a blue Christmas. But I'll have a blue Christmas.